Hi everyone, I'm the homemaker here. Today I want to give you 3 easy tips for keeping your kitchen clean. So the first tip I would like to recommend, which I follow, is when you do a simple activity in the kitchen, use the seconds to clean or tidy. When I boil the kettle, for example, it's very easy for me to do something near the kettle or do something outside the room. So I used to go off and use that minute when the kettle was boiling to go and do something else, like, I don't know, clear the dining table or whatever. But then I found I would forget to come back and make my cup of tea. I'd just get lost in another room doing something else. So what I'd recommend is use the time when your kettle is boiling, but only do an activity in that area. So you could grab your dishcloth and do, behind a couple of pots which you never normally move out, or you could wipe down your knife block, or, empty out the crumbs of your toaster, or just something like that, the top of the cooker, a job that you perhaps hate doing, so you rarely do. And it's amazing what you can get done in a minute with a wet cloth in your hand. The second activity that you can use to get stuff done in your kitchen is when you pop something in the microwave. So that might be 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Now my microwave is in the pantry, bit of a weird place I know, but what I tend to do when the microwave is on is I force myself to stay in that area, and I rearrange things in the pantry. I might decant biscuits into the biscuit jar. I might shuffle a few things around. I might take out the kids' bubble machine, which shouldn't really be in there. Whatever it is, it's something that is only a small job or only a short length of time, but is actually a job which has quite a big impact on the area around it. So when the kettle's boiling, I do near the kettle. When the microwave is on, I do in the pantry. My other tip is one of these babies. This I got from TK Maxx Home, and it's just the best thing ever. I saw someone with one years ago and I thought I must get one of those. And it's just a little tiny dustpan and brush, and I use it to, as you can imagine, sweep down the crumbs on the kitchen side, on the cooker as I go. I just wait for them to dry. If I've been chopping vegetables, I wait for them to dry on the side, because sometimes they're a bit wet for a while, and that doesn't go well with the brush. So wait for them to dry and then brush them off. And I keep this really near where I use it. So I just pop it, I'm standing in front of a cupboard right now, and I pop this underneath in the cupboard where it is easy to reach. The other tip I have, as you can see, I was forgetting what my last tip was, is when I boil the kettle, I always put in just an extra little bit from what I need for my cup of tea or whatever else it is. And when it's finished, I pour the boiling water around the inside of the sink. There might be a particular corner of the sink that's got a bit scummy, a little bit of coffee grains from the morning, whatever. And I just swirl it round, and aside from doing that, I don't clean my sink at all. Not really. I mean, I have a sink brush. I'll show you my sink brush actually, because it's quite a nice one. Again, it's from TK Maxx Home, and it's a wooden one, so it's kind of environmentally friendly and whatnot. And every now and again, but really not very often, I'll bob a little bit of washing up liquid on the bottom, and I will do round the corners that I can't get into easily, or around the plug hole. And that's it. They're my 3 simple tips. So just using a minute here or there when you've got the kettle boiling, rather than sending a text or responding to a text. Does mean you get behind with text though, I will warn you of that. You might have to set aside another time in the day to check into your WhatsApps, or alternatively, you could just ignore them altogether, like those conversations that you find yourself in where you look down and suddenly you've got 54 WhatsApp messages about something to do with the school nativity play. So there are my tips. I hope they help. I've got some more tips on kitchen organisation and whatnot, and I will upload those as soon as I can. Okay, I hope this helps. Bye for now.